Hello guys, Dolby Atmos debuted in 2012 with the release of Pixar's movie Brave and has ushered in a new era of 3D sound. Whether you are enjoying media from your phone, TV or local movie theater, the audio is likely supported by Dolby. But what is it exactly? Let's dig in. Hi guys, I'm Vinay and in this video I'm going to explain you everything about Dolby Atmos. So Dolby Atmos takes Dolby's traditional 5.1 and 7.1 surround sound setups a step further by adding a third overhead dimension. You are no longer constrained to a stereo system or standard 6 or 7 channel arrangement. With Dolby Atmos, you experience an auditory atmosphere, as the name implies, and are encompassed by scenic sounds by your equipment bouncing sounds off your ceiling. The end result, an environment that more accurately represents how we experience sound. The defining feature of Dolby Atmos is its configuration of audio objects. Sounds are no longer limited to their respective channels. Since Atmos introduction, audio is interpreted and recreated as objects. Think of each sound as a floating orb in space. It's not limited to vertical or horizontal movement. The sound orb can float along any plane. Audio engineers can take advantage of the 128 available tracks, 10 of which are dedicated to ambient stems or center dialogues. This means 118 tracks are available for any objects at any given point. Each object has its own metadata. If you are familiar with photography, you have probably heard the term metadata before. When it comes to Dolby Atmos, metadata informs your television or AV receiver of how to process audio data. You will get the most out of technology by making out the number of usable speakers. However, the cool thing about Atmos is how it makes audio sound great on a simple setup. 2. So long as the relevant metadata is available for all in-use audio objects. As of April 2019, over 4,400 theaters service Dolby Atmos audio, which means they use all 64 speakers for your entertainment. You can even use a Dolby Cinema locator to see if your local theater provides the whole Dolby Cinema experience. This goes beyond just audio and includes Dolby Vision, HDR, ergonomic seating, and more. Now let's talk about how to get Dolby Atmos on home theater. So Dolby Atmos for home still relies on audio objects and requires a Dolby Atmos enabled audio video receiver, which is also known as AVR. The receiver will automatically know how many speakers are being used, what type they are, and where they are positioned. From there, the audio renderer unpacks any metadata to scale each audio object appropriately and relay it through the designed speaker. This is all done and tracks instantaneously. Now let me talk about what are the benefits of Dolby Atmos. So the benefit of Dolby Atmos in a home theater is its versatility. Dolby Atmos can be played back on virtually any speaker configuration. It maxes out at 34 speakers though. Again, the more speakers you have, the more precise each audio object's placement. If you don't have the space or money to afford a 34 speaker arrangement, you can always upgrade your system down the road. That said, having 34 speakers in your house is pretty excessive unless they are paying rent, which is unlikely. So Dolby did its homework regarding psychoacoustics when engineering its Dolby Atmos enabled speakers. These speakers are deliberately designed to recreate aerial sounds despite being positioned just a few feet from the floor. It does this by using upward firing speakers, something we have seen on the LG SK10Y and Sennheiser MBO soundbars. Such speakers reflect sound waves from the ceiling and redirect them back towards the listener. This doesn't include the use of ceiling speakers. However, Dolby does recommend using no fewer than 4, 2 in the front and 2 in the back for an optimal experience. Now, even in mobile phones, Dolby Atmos is supported, and it is something which is really gaining traction because now it supports 3D sounds, that is 360 degree sound on spatial audio. Microsoft Windows supports Dolby Atmos for headphones. So if you are using any kind of earphones or headphones, just plug it into your laptop, and while enabled, you will be able to experience Dolby Theater, Dolby Atmos 7.1 virtual sound, which will give you a best experience. So this is about Dolby Atmos. Now what is the use of Dolby Atmos? So basically in a software or any mobile phone, it mixes and filters multi-channel audio for your stereo headphones. It retains a 3D sound experience by using binaural audio technique. Now, what is binaural audio technique? I will explain in some other video. So, what is so special about Dolby Atmos? So, the most important part, the Dolby Atmos, it places speaker above the audience, but it's more than just showing a few speakers in the ceiling. So basically, if you are watching any movie mixed for Atmos, you will get a far more immersive audio experience, particularly if you are wearing quality headphones or in a theater. So the basic thing about Dolby Atmos is the immersion that you will get while watching a movie. So you will be immersed in the environment in which you are being used. So it will give you a better experience of listening and better experience for cinema. Nowadays, many movies are actually Dolby Atmos rendered. So you don't need to purchase any other thing. If you are having Netflix or Apple TV Plus, then while having a AVR, you will be able to experience Dolby Atmos easily. So this is what we have for this video. I hope this video was found useful, and if you find it useful, please let me know in the comment section. I will make more videos regarding that. Also, do let me know, will you be upgrading your existing home theater system to Dolby Atmos? If yes, then put the thumbs up to the video. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye. Take care.